fish and shrimps or whatever can get quite disoriented. And the harbor seals, the doll porpoise, harbor porpoise, the humpback whales and so forth can get a pretty easy meal. So can the birds. Our shallowest point in here is as shallow as 25 feet. So I will definitely share with you any information I have on all these creatures.
Where is that?
Can you see the present locations of those glaciers? Right on the ground. So the superintendent has declared that these islands will not be walked on by people during the nesting season. And it's that time right now. A lot of gulls who use those islands as well as eagles. And some of you can see the eagle flying off from the perch deck. That whole process of rebound has a very nice glacial term. I say static view. Close to it at 10 o'clock. Another one? Another one. 9 o'clock? Feeding mostly on fish. Any which way, there is definitely a fantastic supply of fish. Okay, this is after one of the other folks in the boat today, straightforwardly. We're going to go by these islands and see what we can see. These islands over the years have been used by a lot of seabirds, spots to come in from the open ocean to nest. For a lot of these seabirds, this is the only place they touch land in their entire life, is on these Marble Islands. For instance, the puffins will spend most of their life out on the open swells of the Gulf of Alaska, come in here during the nesting season, build their burrows, lay their egg, raise their young, and then by fall are back out on the open swells. The waters, there might be puffins, bucket-winged gulls, a variety of other birds that will be flying from or to South Marble Island. The white birds are to be the glaucous-winged gulls, our largest sized gulls in this park. Mostly gray and white, with a very yellow bill with a red spot. Pink legs as well. So our gulls, and you'll notice that yellow bill and that red dot. Oh, let's see, I see an oyster catcher. Got an oyster catcher. See, at 11 o'clock, you've got a knob of land. Half of it is in sun, half is in shade. At the top is two gulls. To the left, in the sunshine, in a little dip, is an oyster catcher. Not quite completely up, but you can see its head. Oyster catcher, up from water, we've got this first little knob at 11 o'clock. There's three gulls. To the left of the two top gulls, one of the gulls walking, flying. Between them, halfway between them, is a black oyster catcher. You know, this area has been used over the last 6 summers I've been here. Whether or not it's like oyster catchers, fantastic view of one crossing the street. Hiding still, but you can see them. Enjoy the low intertidal area. Puffin flying by, heading towards land. 10 o'clock, landed on perch with another tufted puffin. 11 o'clock, on land. Come up the water line on this sheer rock wall. There's a depression, black. Two tufted puffins, there's a gull below them. Two tufted puffins, fantastic. Now you can see those brilliant orange feet. At the end of those webbed feet are claws. And they use those claws to dig burrows anywhere from 2 to 9 feet deep. Another one tried to land in that spot. Okay, right now tufted puffins are flying all around us. Fantastic views of puffins. Look at those faces. All around us, tufted puffins flying. They're fantastic flyers under the waterline, but above the waterline, they're not so fantastic. Their feet are set so far back on their bodies, and their wings are made to swim or fly under the water. So they have to take a couple tries at landing on land or on water. On water, they make a big splash. Oh, eagle in view, adults, 11 o'clock high. Gulls are off the nests. High. Oh, sorry, immature. Landing in a tree, the eagle's landing in a tree. Fantastic. 4 o'clock position. On the water. And flying. Oh, isn't a person as you see who's got tufted puffin? Where are you? off the water. And when they land with a big splash. Just kind of fall. Fantastic view of South Marble today. Lots of different types of birds. The white head and the white tail. Pigeon guillemots, oyster catchers, harlequin ducks. We've seen so far. Above a single gull, two crow-sized birds below the grasses. Long orange bill. In the distance. Stop. I think Amy, hold on. Perhaps I'm not looking in the right spot. We've got quite a few pelagic cormorants again on the little rocks, as well as fox sweet gulls. The northwestern crow on those little rocks in the distance. Oh, wait. That knob down. All we saw was the smallest portion of its back. The below is close to its head. This blowhole, they come to the surface, their blowhole will be covered with water. They'll exhale, force that water up into forming a steam, a cloud of water. Then they'll head back down. Humpback whales are mammals, so they have to come to the surface to breathe. Pigeon guillemot at 11 o'clock, the humpback whale was heading south. Pigeon guillemot's a black and white bird, I'm sure you all know. Whale up, heading the other direction, it changed direction. Okay, we're seeing a side profile of it. So we're seeing that knobby dorsal fin.
You see the humpback?
Meanwhile, we have...
Are you seeing the humpback whale?
Yeah.
Right off here to the 11 o'clock position.
What? I'm yelling down to folks below. Glacier Bay. Humpbacks usually in Southeast Alaska during the summer months travel around solo. There are fantastic feeding areas, and sometimes humpback whales will utilize that area in groups. They're mainly concentrating on eating when they're up here in these cold waters. They've got to put on a lot of weight, because if they should travel down to Hawaii, the warmer waters down there, or to Baja, they're whale up.
Right
Look
here,
at that fantastic view. Okay. They do not feed when they're down in the warmer waters.
Right.
Here in Glacier Bay, there are large amounts of krill, but there are more.
See where the water's disturbed?
There are more supplies of fish. So in Glacier Bay waters, they feed on schooling fish. And that sound we're hearing, for those interested, is the oyster catcher.
There's not one head that turns.
Whale up.
There you go.
Huh? Boy, I didn't even exhale, didn't even take a breath that time. Back in the late 70s, there were quite a few whales in the bay, but mid-season we all left. And the whale biologist that was here at the time had no idea why, was very concerned. Also that summer there was a large number of cruise ships and tour boats and a lot of folks coming in by water to visit. So they figured that perhaps one of the reasons was that it was so congested above the waterline. And the whales left. Another reason that the whales might have left, and it's rather
There he goes.
he's been taking its time, is the possibility that the food that they like to feed on was not here. Over the years, they have made a study and found out that, there are times when Glacier Bay fluctuates in feed. Well down, slowly. Final, close to the waterline, feeding on those blue mussels, and harbor seals inside the cove. Inside this little cove at 2 o'clock, harbor seals. There were 3 of them and they dove. Keep an eye on that area. There's another one. Eagles are again in view up high at 3 o'clock. Whitehead, look at that whitehead, adult plumage. Harbor seals on the point of the island in the water. Harbor seals are about 5 to 6 feet long, weigh anywhere from 100 to 300 pounds. there's an inlet in Glacier Bay that has such a large number of harbor seals that when those seals pup, when they bear their young, you don't want to treat. There's a nest below a bush there. Whether they're reusing that spot this year or not, I haven't been able to tell. Perhaps with an eaglet snake going up and sitting up, you might be able to tell. Yeah, humpback whale. On the south tip of that island, right at waterline, are some harbor seals pulled out onto the rock. They're very shiny in the sun. Take a look. Harbor seals. We saw them in the water at North Marble Island. Just their round heads. Whale up? Kinda. Two whales. We're going to have to be moving along here. We need to continue along the shoreline, maintaining our speed as we go, not changing our speed. It's thought that perhaps the sound of our changing of speed underneath the water might be something that disturbs them, so we try not to do that. We want as much as possible for Glacier Bay to be a haven for them to come to. Whale up. Yeah. Heading away from us, kind of being real lazy, it looks like. Another whale up. See that blow hanging in the air? Oh, it's so still today. Wow, one direction humpback whale, harbor seal, the other direction mountain goat. Pretty nice today. Watched that for a little while. Larger whale came up on the right side and smaller whale on the left. Perhaps it's a cow-calf pair. Mom with her little one. Whenever we're on boats like this, cruise ships, whatever, and we see humpback whales, we call into main station to let our whale biologists know. Because they're trying to keep track of where the whales are. Perhaps because where that whale is, there's a good supply of food. Whales up. You can always hear it that time. Close enough to the boats, we might be able to see a good look at them between whale blows. Perhaps to break barnacles that are stuck to their body. Perhaps because it's just plain.
Look at the very top section of the snow, and we have a real big patch of snow. And to the left.
their rescue. The glacier is large and waterline dimensions is about 125 feet tall. 200 of those feet below and 9 miles long. There's an awful lot of ice wall coming in contact with the sea, with salt water. And that is one reason why this glacier is coming with a hard to gain land. Because all that ice coming in contact with salt water is going to be really, really faster than it's going to be. We have a mom and pup seal swimming on our right side. Mom the larger and pup the small one. They'll stay awfully close together, especially for that first month of the pup's life. If they should become separated in time, that pup will not be adopted by another. It would die. We've got terns flying by us also between us and the Dry Glacier, very close. We've got alpine. They're bird that travel the farthest of any creature on the planet Earth. 22,000.
40.
And of course, the folks that already know the tent on the decom, the decom is the frequency 345, folks off to the right of the north right tent.